We generate over 300 quintillion bytes of data every single day. Yet, as our physical servers fill up, we often find ourselves sitting alone in the dark, scrolling through infinite feeds, feeling disconnected from the world around us. For a century, our educational systems have sliced human understanding into narrow categories. We place the sciences in one building and the humanities in another, training generations of experts to look deeper into a single fraction of reality. This created information silos. An information silo is an isolated field of study where experts in one discipline rarely communicate with experts in another. Because of this, the engineers building our future rarely cross paths with the philosophers studying our past. When data lacks cross-disciplinary context, it becomes noise. To make actual progress, we need a framework that stitches these isolated facts back together into a usable understanding of the world. Knowledge Equity Partners serves as the bridge across these divides. Our central mission is to take tomorrow's technology and ground it in the foundational wisdom of human history, housing both in a single, accessible space. By connecting these disciplines, we shift learning away from passive scrolling. It becomes an active, borderless exploration of how the universe actually works. We start by examining the edge of innovation, technologies like artificial intelligence and quantum computing, harnessing quantum mechanics to solve problems too complex for classical computers, are accelerating rapidly. A conceptual vector web connects isolated AI data nodes to a global energy grid map, translating complex architectures into actionable insights. Looking closer at these pathways, these advanced processing nodes dynamically route and optimize power usage across clean energy grids. When people understand exactly how these systems operate, they gain the ability to participate in building a sustainable infrastructure, rather than watching it happen to them. But looking forward is only half the equation. Our modern technological leaps are blind if they ignore the massive databases built by our ancestors. Long before silicon chips, human beings built massive, high-precision instruments to map the stars. The mathematical and astronomical models derived from these ancient observatories still serve as the base code for modern celestial navigation. To understand these models, we look into Vedic epistemology. This is a philosophical framework from India that uses strict logical deduction to understand everything from complex geometry to human consciousness. These classical systems are not obsolete. They provide the ethical and philosophical grounding required to manage our expanding technological power today. The same rigorous analysis we apply to the cosmos and energy grids also applies to the microuniverse, the individual human mind and body. By analyzing classical physical disciplines alongside peer-reviewed psychological science, we reveal how ancient mindfulness practices produce documented changes in the human nervous system. Fine-tuning our physical health and neurological pathways reduces cognitive load, increasing the speed at which the brain can synthesize new information and solve problems. Ultimately, possessing advanced computational power and historical archives yields nothing if the human holding that knowledge is physically or mentally unwell. Human creativity in the arts and architecture bridges the gap between mathematical logic and our internal emotional lives. Tracing geography and cross-cultural exploration gives us a physical map of human ingenuity over thousands of years, showing how different civilizations solved similar structural challenges. Studying these monuments reminds us that gathering data is an act of expression. The drive to discover and create is what makes the pursuit of knowledge an inspiring endeavor. When we weave technology, history, biology, and art back together, the result is a unified understanding that erodes the artificial barriers separating global communities. That is the mandate of Knowledge Equity Partners, to take specialized ideas from every discipline and translate them into accessible, actionable insights for everyday people. To ensure these insights reach a global audience, we are building a multilingual platform designed to cross linguistic and cultural borders. As these ideas spread, they build an informed global network of citizens who are capable of navigating complex subjects independently. Achieving knowledge equity ensures that the tools for solving our collective problems are not restricted to the few, but available to the many. The tools to understand the universe are here. It is up to you to keep your personal quest for knowledge alive. Learn, explore, inspire. Subscribe to Knowledge Equity Partners and join the movement for knowledge without boundaries.